Hi there, Sage Candidate here, and today we're going to review the Salomon Sense. It's a relatively new trail, high-performance trail running shoe that just came out this year. I think May 2012 was when it was released, at least in the States, and it was designed with some input from ultramarathon, trail running, mountain running legend Kilian Jornet. He helped when he was running Western States. He had some input into that, and I think he actually wore them in Western States when he won the Western States 100-mile race. And it's a real lightweight, high-performance trail shoe, and I'm going to talk about some of the features that make it unique and make it such a great shoe. So I guess we'll start off. It's 6.5 ounces, real lightweight, low profile. It's got a 4mm drop. It goes from 13 millimeters down to 9 millimeters in the front, and you really feel that when you're running in them. It kind of promotes more of a forefoot strike. You're pretty close to the ground, but it's got some protection on the rocks, which I'll get into later. But it's just a real flexible, low profile, lightweight design. So I'm looking at some of the unique design features of the shoe. We'll look at the traction on the bottom here. And as you can see, there are some offset lugs, and it really performs well whether you're on the paved street or if you're on some technical rocky trails. You actually have traction on a wide variety of surfaces I found, and I was initially worried that some rocks might get stuck in these slits in the bottom, but they actually haven't. You can see mine are pretty beat up. I've gone up a couple 14ers in them. I've done a mountain marathon race, so they are getting a little worn out. I ran the Jungfrau Marathon in them, which started off with 16 miles of pavement and then got into some rocky trails, and I mean, they feel like a road racing flat when you're on pavement, so really nice to see there. Some trail shoes, you got a aggressive lug pattern on the bottom and you lose some traction, like if you're going across a wet wooden bridge or something, you might slip and fall, but in these, they perform well on whether it's wet or if it's muddy or you're on the rocks, so really nice to see. Then taking a look inside the shoe, maybe hard to see. Let's see if I can get in here. There's actually a sleeve in there on both sides, and you can't really see that there, but there, it's a real flexible material sleeve, and basically, if you want to go barefoot, you slip your foot right in there, and it hugs it pretty firmly. It's a real snug glove-like fit, glove-like feel, and I think Kilian ran maybe the last 30 miles barefoot at Western States in these shoes, so real nice design feature there. If you wear a pretty thick sock, you definitely want to wear a thinner sock because it's going to hug your foot pretty tight, so just to let you know that there. So I'm looking at the upper material. You have a real lightweight mesh-like material. It's really good if you're running through puddles. It's going to filter out that water, kind of keep it lightweight. Real good in a variety of different climates, and it kind of molds to your foot, like I said before. Unlike most of the Salomon shoes, at least the ones that I've seen are worn, they have this lacing system where it's you kind of just adjust the laces, cinch it down, and kind of tighten it around your foot. Then finally, you got some toe cap protection on the front there. You can see mine are really dirty, but it is a firmer material up front, and that does protect you if you're going to stub your foot on some rocks, and I definitely have running in the mountains. So out on the trails, you could really feel the ground. You have some rock protection from the bottom, from the toe cap, but also you're pretty close to the ground, and you definitely have that flexibility when you're moving over rocks and you're moving up and down hills to really connect with the terrain that you're running on, and it kind of gives you that free floating feeling, which is especially nice when you're in a race, if you're doing an ultramarathon or just a cross-country trail run, training run. You feel that internal sleeve, the EndoFit glove, really fitting your foot, and there's no real slippage there. It kind of feels like the shoe is one with your foot, so that's a good thing on technical trails when you're going up steep slopes or around some sharp turns. So thanks for watching, and stay tuned for more shoe reviews from VO2 Max Productions.